So this morning our gathering song is going to be Silver Bells, and you have that in your order of service. And we have recorded that John's going to push a button, and then he's going to lead you in singing Hello, hello, Silver Bells.
Brief intro. Ready. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, big smile after smile, and on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city, ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of streetlights, even stoplights, flicker bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all this bustle, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
Over 2,000 years ago, baby Jesus was born in a land far across the sea. Many stories have been told about his birth, and this one that I'm going to tell you is very, very old. Mary, the young Jewish woman who became Jesus' mother right here, was a very sweet and favorite among her neighbors. If someone had hunted the whole world over, it is believed that the person could not have found a finer woman than Mary, a young woman who had no mean or ugly thoughts and whose heart was full of kindness for everyone. Late one afternoon, as Mary sat in her garden, here's the garden, dreaming of a time she would become a mother, she thought she saw someone unlike anyone she had ever seen before. And this someone came up to her. It was a being, and standing up, her light beamed about this angel's face. And the angel said,
Happy blessed woman, Mary, you will soon have a child. He will be a boy, and you will call him Jesus. When he is grown, he will become king.
all right. Then the angel disappeared, and Mary was left alone, wondering about what she was told. Months passed. The baby that rested in Mary's body had grown almost, but not quite, large enough to be born. Just at that time, an order came from the governor saying that Mary and her husband Joseph would have to go to the town of Bethlehem to take care of their taxes. So Joseph came to get Mary. They had to walk a long way. Go back there to the back door over there. Long way. Now, when they got to the door back there, that was the Bethlehem Inn, Joseph knocked on the door. Let's see if you can do that. But the innkeeper said there was no room in the inn. Where could Mary and Joseph go? Joseph walked about with Mary following him, exploring every nook and corner. Joseph exploring every nook and corner. At last, he found a small place that was but half a room built against a hillside along the open road. It's right up here in the front. It was a stable for animals. The cows were munching hay from the mangers in front of them. Joseph decided this would have to be where they stayed, and he made a place for Mary to lie down and sleep. Mary, there's your bed. All right. But she had not slept long when she woke up and realized the baby was about to be born. Joseph came over to help. Please, Joseph. All right. All right, Joseph. All right, here we go. When the baby was born, all right, there you go. Joseph wrapped him in a blanket and laid him gently in the manger. Let us sing about this event by singing Away in the Manger. There you go. Away in the manger.
Away in a manger, no ripple of there, the little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus was asleep on the hay.
Thank you, Cora. She did a good job. All right. Okay. Now, that very night, in an open field on a hillside, this is the hillside over here, a few shepherds were sitting around a fire. Some were sleeping while others watched the sheep to make sure no wolves came. But they were surprised not by a wolf, but by an angel. The angel flew down, and the shepherds screamed with fright. The angel said,
Be not afraid, for I have come to bring you good news that will make glad all the people of the world. That this night a child has been born. What? Bethlehem, who is going to be a great person. You have all be hoping would someday free your nation and bring you peace. This child shall be your king.
all right. Thank you, angel. Then, don't believe angel, because the angel, the other angels came up too. That's right. And they danced in the night sky. Let us sing with them, angels we have heard on high. Oh, I'm sorry. You skipped one? Well, actually, let's see. Yes, after the angel said that, we first of all had to have the first Noel. Yes, thank you. First Noel.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Born is the King of Israel. When they looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave a great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 Noel.
angels, and the angels sang and danced in the night sky. Let us sing with them, angels we have heard on high.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Excelsis Deo. Shepherds white this jubilee, widely songs of happy cheer. What great brightness did you see? What glad tidings did you hear?
Thank you. And then as soon as the song ended, the angels disappeared as quickly as they came. There you go. The shepherds talked among themselves and decided that they must go to Bethlehem to see the child who would become a king. So they left their things and went to Bethlehem. Go to Bethlehem. Go to Bethlehem. And they went to Bethlehem to see the child who would become the king. So they left their things and they found them in a stable and the baby in the manger. Could this really be the babe who would someday be their king? It seemed impossible, yet they felt it was true. The shepherds told Mary and Joseph what had happened to them. Baby Jesus cried just a little, then fell asleep. It was a very silent night. Let us sing about it. Then the shepherds went back to the hillside to be with their sheep. In a country far off, there were 3 wise ones sitting together looking at the stars. See that star with the stars on it? Looking at the stars in the sky. Night after night for years they had been studying the skies in this way. These wise ones knew all the stars and planets, or thought they did. Long ago, people thought it was very important to study the stars because many people believed that God put the stars in their places in the sky to tell people on earth about important things that were going to happen. And on this night, they saw a new star they had not seen before. So they knew it was about something important. And the first wise one said,
What can this star mean?
and the second one wise one said,
something important has just happened somewhere on earth.
All right. And then the third wise one said,
I know, a child has been born. Noah built me an ark, who is going to be a very great and good man.
all right. So they studied the stars some more and decided they would, when they saw this unusual star, that they would need to follow that star and see where it led them. And so they started on their journey. It was a long journey. They had to follow that star, a very long journey. They traveled on and on the long journey. Yeah, follow the leader on the long journey until they finally came. They finally came to Bethlehem. They knew this must be the city because there was a star, and they sang about it. Let's sing, "O Little Town of Bethlehem," with them. Baby, and one by one they gave their gifts. One gave the baby a piece of gold. The second gave some incense that would make a sweet smell. And the third gave some perfume. Mary and Joseph were surprised that these men came bringing expensive gifts. Joseph said,
"Who are you? Where have you come from? Why are you doing these things?"
Then Mary and Joseph heard the wonderful story, the new star that guided them into Bethlehem. And before they left, the wise men sang a song to Mary and Joseph. Let's sing "We Three Kings" with them. Did not the strangers know that Joseph was just a poor carpenter and that Mary was only the daughter of a village farmer? How could their baby ever be a king? This then is the old tale about Mary and Jesus, about Mary and Joseph and the birth of Jesus. What really happened, no one can know. We do know, however, that this child of Mary and Joseph never became a king, not like we think of a king, nor did he ever wish to be one. Jesus was a poor man by choice. When he was grown, he did not even have a home he could call his own. He was a teacher who traveled from town to town, teaching people how to live and what being good and doing right ought to mean. Most of those who lived in that long ago time have been forgotten, but Jesus is still remembered. Millions of people the world over still talk about Jesus. There are a great many people who even think about Jesus every day. There are lots of folks who think that Jesus was greater than any king who ever lived. They think he was great and good. Some say even as good as God. Jesus' birthday is still celebrated every year. And what do we call that? Christmas. That's Christmas Day. Now I'd like for all the children to come up here with Mary and Joseph, all the people that were in the play, and any other children come up with Mary and Joseph, and we're going to have some people are going to take pictures while the Leon Peacock reads a poem that is by Sophia Foz called For So the Children Come. Can you all get up here so we can get pictures? And the Leon's going to read this nice poem.
Ring.
This is from Hope Work was unrehearsed.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations rule. The glories of His righteousness, and wonders of His love, and wonders of His love. Let's do the first verse again. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Thank you so much.